experienced a partial disturbance on Monday, and efforts to fully recover the grid is still ongoing. Although the recovery of the grid commenced immediately, with Azura Power Station providing the black start, grid recovery reached advanced stages at about 10:24 a.m. Today, when it encountered a challenge that caused a slight setback in the recovery process. The TCN continued with the grid recovery process, which has reached an advanced stage, ensuring bulk power availability to about 90% of its substations nationwide. Supply has been restored to the Abuja axis and other major distribution load centers nationwide. Investigation into the cause of the incident will be carried out as soon as the grid is fully restored. Meanwhile, for the second time in 24 hours, the national electricity grid again this morning after distribution companies announced its collapse on Monday. According to statements on X, electricity distribution companies nationwide announced that the national grid collapsed at about 9:30 a.m. today. The collapse was attributed to a system failure on the national grid. This is not the first time the national grid will collapse this year. Today's incident makes it the 7th time Nigerians have witnessed such power disruption this year. Now, the House of Representatives has asked the federal government to summon the Libyan ambassador to Nigeria to explain the rationale behind the maltreatment of Super Eagles and other members of Team Nigeria. The call comes a day the lawmakers move to investigate the recurrent flooding in Nigeria as a result of the opening of Lagdo Dam in Cameroon. National Assembly correspondent Joke Adisa reports.
In the last 72 hours, the maltreatment of Nigeria's Super Eagles and other members of the team in Libya has been a major issue of discussion on the social and traditional media. A motion of urgent national importance from Zamfara State member Kabiru Hamadu sets the tone for the legislative business of the day. The Chairman Committee on Sports condemns the 18-hour ordeal Team Nigeria was subjected to in Libya in the aftermath of the diversion of its flight. The House sympathizes with the team and taxed the government on the need to get to the root of Libya's deliberate act of negligence.
The following prayers were resolved. Number one, to condemn in totality the inhuman treatment, prostration of the Super Eagles of the Federation by the Libyan Football Federation. Number two, to sympathize with the Super Eagles and appreciate their patriotism.
The Nigerian-Cameroon Friendship Group of the House is to probe the agreement between the two countries on the Lagdo Dam, which causes perennial flooding in the country.
The House is disturbed by the recurrent loss of lives, displacement of communities, destruction of farmlands, livestock and homes, and damage to critical infrastructure such as roads, bridges, schools, and healthcare facilities as a result of the flooding.
In another motion, the House called on the Inspector General of Police to contain the new wave of insecurity in the Igbogiri community of Edo State, which has caused several deaths.
Almost on a daily basis, stories of willful attacks, kidnapping, killings, and sacking of villagers abound.
For effective repairs and maintenance of federal roads, the House wants 20% of the 2025 budget of the Federal Ministry of Works allotted to FEMA.
The annual budget of FEMA is a mega sum of about 25 billion to 50 billion naira within the last 2 years, which is about 10% of the required amount.
Lawmakers call for the return of the examination center in Lassa, Borno State to alleviate the problems faced by students writing JAMB and WAEC. The Federal Ministry of Education should partner with security agencies to ensure the safety of students, teachers, and examination materials once the new centers are restored. Joke Adisa, TVC News, Abuja.
The Borno State Ministry of Education, Science and Technology has received about 1,000 free menstrual hygiene kits for students of secondary schools across the state, courtesy of Zik Kawis. This, according to the state government, would go a long way towards improving menstrual health across schools. TVC's senior reporter Jesse Tafida has more.
The surge in prices of menstrual pads across the country has been of grave concern to many. This, according to some stakeholders, has kept many teenage girls away from school, depriving them from getting good education. Today, The State Ministry of Education, Science and Technology is getting 1,000 free menstrual kits for students in school. Executive Director Zekowi's Aisha Tokabu noted that the aim is to ensure girls have necessary products and resources to maintain good menstrual hygiene in schools.
It is part of our mandate to advocate for a comprehensive solution that addresses both the immediate needs and the long-term challenges faced by girls in our communities. Together, we can work toward ensuring that every girl has the opportunity to complete 12 years of quality education without worrying about barriers that could stand in her way.
The state government described the donation as timely. State Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology, Abba Wakilbe, highlights the significance of this initiative for girls in school.
The free part for girls is a successful program, and I have been an advocate because I have seen how this situation has created a challenge for the learning of girls, particularly last year when the economic hardship started hitting. Girls come to school with nothing.
The menstrual hygiene kits will be taken to schools in hard-to-reach areas, according to the state government. The Borno State Ministry of Education, Science and Technology appreciates this gesture and is optimistic that other partners will follow suit so as to address issues of menstrual hygiene among young schoolgirls in the state. Justita Fida, TVC News, Maiduguri.
Motorists, business owners and passengers are urgently calling on the federal government to repair the damaged federal roads in Benue State. They made the call at the Abuja-Weto-Otukpo Road, where the Agatu local government chairman, Melvin Eche, traced it to be one of the root causes of insecurity. Maiwo Kwato has more.
Bad roads in most cases affect physical health of daily commuters and are notorious for causing vehicular accidents, leading to injuries ranging from minor bruises to severe trauma. According to research, bad roads also leads to bad cardiovascular health, hospitalization, disability, and even premature death. Every year, unsubstantiated statistics of road accidents and casualties are released by the FRSC, despite the fact that many of such accidents are never reported. In Agatu at Oshogbodo along Abuja-Oweto-Otukpo Road, here is the present condition, with road users and passengers expressing their frustration.
We are begging government to help us do this road so that the situation of this road will be good.
The road no good. From Oturko to Ode Junction, no good. There are many motos they fell down in the road. The government not help me. Since yesterday I dey here, never come out.
The state of the road is very, very bad. Some of us here, we are here for 4 days, 3 days. That's it. It's a major challenge. The government needs to come to our aid.
The local government chairman speaks. He further joins the chorus of voices calling on federal agencies responsible for road maintenance to come to the aid of his people.
Passengers have been there for the past 3 days, stranded on that very road. People who have businesses to do, people who have perishables, people who have animals have been stranded in Oshogbodo village for over 3 days now. This is uncalled for, this is not nice, and in this 21st century. We want to appeal to our president once again that he should come to our aid quickly on that road. The Otukpo-Oweto road is completely out of shape, it's terrible.
In few more months, Nigerians will head to their country homes to celebrate Christmas and other festivities. Many will travel by road patronizing this place tagged Death Trap. It's expected attention is given to the Abuja-Oweto-Otukpo road, particularly Oshogbodo. Mayowa Okwanto, TVC News.